quite a large evacuation going on there. You can see the water gushing from the Edenville Dam, knocking trees over. This is taking place just about 20 minutes northwest of Midland. There are now concerns that it could impact other dams nearby.
Thank you, Tom. 6:49. Let's get back to our team coverage now with the flooding across our state. Thousands are evacuating in Midland right now due to dam failures, multiple. There are fairgrounds that are flooded, roads that are washed out, and houses that are underwater.
And we will be checking in with John Dommel in the newsroom in a moment for what's happening in West Michigan. But we want to start our team coverage with Justin Kolar, who has a first-hand look this morning at how high the water has gotten overnight in the middle of our state. Justin, where exactly are you? What are you seeing this morning?
Casey and Teresa, we're standing on Isabella Street right in the middle of Midland County, and there's actually there's a truck coming this way. We'll show you in a moment, but as you can see, the water levels have risen so dramatically here. This road is nearly underwater. I want to give you a close-up look of part of this portion of the road here, which is just bubbling. There haven't been any washouts here that we've seen so far, but this is not something you want to see as the water continues to permeate through these cracks in the road surface. I'm going to have our photographer zoom out to show you what it's like driving through these roads right now as this truck makes its way down Isabella Street in Midland County. If you're not up that high, I wouldn't recommend coming out here at all anyway. This portion of these roads are closed. And I also want to show you down this way a little ways. You can see most of these houses have about 3 feet of water. This house nearly up to the roof line, submerged in water. We're going to continue to follow this developing story throughout the morning, and as at least 10,000 people have been estimated to have been evacuated so far, no deaths or injuries have been reported as of yet. Casey and Teresa.
All right, Justin, thanks very much. And now we want to get a check of the situation in West Michigan cities and counties.
News 8's John Dommel's in the newsroom. John, what are we seeing in Muskegon and Ottawa counties?
Well, both Muskegon and Ottawa counties have declared local states of emergency because of the flooding going on. And Stanley Steamer of Muskegon told us that they've got almost 30 calls for basements underwater. And here's a look at some of the flooding going on in Muskegon County, where 3 to 4 inches of rainwater has fallen in the area since Sunday, according to the National Weather Service. And people are pumping it out of their homes, and it's caused damage to some roads in the area as well. Now let's move over to Saugatuck, where there's been considerable flooding also. The city's come up with a flood prevention plan to help, involving various types of seals and sandbags to keep water from overflowing out onto the streets. Also in the plan is installing a series of pumps to send water back into the Kalamazoo River. And if you have any sort of flood damage yourself, you can learn how to report it over at woodtv.com. Reporting live in the newsroom, John Dommel, News 8.